glad to see that I'm not the only one who understands this war isn't over yet.
Well, I just came to perv on you, so...
The existence of this artifact, which we believe to be a communication device of some kind, begs the question. If the sectoid commander was the alien leader, then who or what was it communicating with? I believe this is indeed the same creature we encountered when we made first contact with the aliens. As
it looks like it.
It is somehow capable of using its mind as a weapon. If we were to study this specimen's brain tissue, perhaps we might be able to adapt this ability for our own purposes.
I'm up for that. Get a little bit of mind control. Maybe I'll use it on you, Valen, and meet you in my quarters. Alright. Goodwin got promoted into Cal. Ah, yes, to Cal. To Colonel. Medkits restore 4 more health per use. Allows 2 reaction shots during Overwatch instead of only... Ah, well, saviour. You are a true medic now, to Cal. Those little med packs will go a long, long way. Right, what's this? Heat ammo or rapid reaction. Confirms second reaction shot if on Overwatch, and the first reaction shot is a hit. No, I say this one. For those cyber discs, I think that'll be great. Sectoid Commander, Hyperwave Communicator. It's a shame we didn't capture him. Big shame, but never mind. We got a lot of stuff here. Alien entertainment. Alien porn. That's clearly alien porn. We're gonna have to get some of that on the go. Alien stasis tanks, alien surgeries, power source, hyperwave beacons, alien surgery damaged. Panic has increased worldwide by 2. That's what I wanted to see.
Remember, we will be watching.
Look at this. I like it. I like this map now. I like this map. It gives us a little bit of wiggle room. We can get a satellite up over all of there. Still considering sacking off the United States, but we can get some more satellites up over there. I want that bonus. I want the extra 30%, you see. I want the extra 30%. Let's visit the grey market. Let's get rid of the alien surgery damaged. Oh, I like the 75 simoleons for that. What about alien entertainment? $17, is that it? We can only assume this bizarre device is some form of entertainment for the aliens. It appears to induce a euphoric state of the user. It's clearly porn.
Probably just another drunk pilot who fell asleep on a long haul.
Has no benefit, so we'll sell it. Has no research benefit either. Oh my goodness, I had no idea this was here. And this has no research benefit. Holy goodness. Alien surgery, no research benefit. Oh my god. Oh, the amount of money that is coming out of this is just incredible. Anything else got research benefit? Everything else has research benefit. Holy shit. 352 simoleons, I like it.
Heating up out there. We're tracking multiple unidentified targets.
Have you got a satellite? No? Bradford, get out of the way. Okay, we have one more satellite that's coming in. And there it is, 1 day. Okay. Good. Commander's log, supplemental. I've decided to build another workshop in the base, so that we can then get the satellite nexus next month. It'll give us a few more engineers, and hopefully it'll push us over the top so we can get the 35 engineers and build the satellite nexus. We've also decided that we need some chitin plating, so we've added that to the priority list in the hope of avoiding any unnecessary deaths. The month end came and we had a remarkably good month. We had an A grade from the council and we got a substantial monthly reward. We also received 4 scientists and 9 engineers. However, when we checked to see about building the satellite nexus, the requirement had upped to 35 engineers instead of 30. So this workshop will come in handy when it is built. We also decided to think ahead a bit and set in a build order for 6 more satellites, so we can cover the rest of the world. We then created another 5 laser pistols, so we can equip the 5 other troops in the squad. It was then that research was complete on the new fighter craft, and the Firestorm became available for manufacture. Now, we're not going to build any of these yet, because We're still okay on interceptors. We would like to maybe build 1 or 2 more of them. We're not sure. We don't have the money to spare, so we're going to hold on to that for now and sit on that. We decided afterwards to research the drone autopsy, followed by the cyberdisk autopsy. We learned from the drones that we might be able to hack them in the field and utilise them for our own purposes. We'll have to look into more of this in the future and see what that's about. It was then when we were reflecting on the new research that we just accomplished that a massive UFO had landed in Canada. We took this as a prime opportunity to reduce a bit of panic in Canada, not that there was much, but we thought it would be a good idea to get down there and send the troops in and kick some ass. Once down in the field, however, it almost immediately became apparent that this wasn't any normal UFO. And there were stasis pods spread all over the field, dead cows and all kinds of strange things, so we decided to proceed with caution. We were making good progress up towards the ship when all of a sudden Storpy did hear some kind of noise. Imagine our surprise when Cyberdisk and 2 drones just popped out of nowhere. However, Storpy, Hi-Fi and our relatively new sniper Raina were right on form and were able to turn around with a quick reaction shot each. We managed to take out a drone and Raina scored a shot on the Cyberdisk. It was then time to bring out Guitar Man Mike and show Raina how it's done. With the laser weapon, he scored a nice 7 points against the Cyberdisk and took it right down in terms of health. He then followed that up with another shot and put it down for good. That's Guitar Man Mike for you. Raina was then proving his form by getting another shot and taking out the drone on his own. And I was pretty impressed with him. Pretty impressed. However, the battle wasn't over because we soon encountered 3 sectoids as soon as we moved up even an inch. This wasn't going to be an easy mission. They escaped, of course, and ran away. And then all of a sudden there was a massive surprise. Units appeared out of nowhere. They were just teleported in front of us, right in front of us. The Cyberdisk, 2 drones, 2 mutons, and a previously unknown alien that we later became aware it was called a Berserker. Tikal took a reaction shot and quite unhelpfully removed the cover that A Hi-Fi was crouched behind. The mutons then predictably ran away to cover, but this Berserker, with its 20 bars of health, actually ran towards the team, almost like a suicide bomber. So of course I broke out Guitar Man Mike with a sniper rifle and scored a nice critical hit on the Berserker. However, it had some unpredictable behaviour. It actually ran towards Guitar Man Mike, almost for revenge. So we decided, of course, we didn't want to take any chances with this, and I ran A Hi-Fi back and took a point-blank shot to his face. Now even this didn't kill the Berserker, and it moved right next to A Hi-Fi. Now you can imagine A Hi-Fi would be pretty much shitting his pants right about now. Or her pants, depending on how you want to look at it. So I then decided to turn my attention to the other enemies on the map. I got Miles O'Brien, got his rocket launcher out, and just launched it right into them. This set up a nice shot for Raina to finish off one of the mutons, however, he failed us and missed. Tikal then loosed a grenade and took out a drone and almost killed the Cyberdisk. Then I was able to pull Storpy back, take a melee shot on the Berserker, and take him down. One less enemy to worry about. I then braced myself for the alien retaliation, but nothing could have prepared me for what was about to happen. Yeah, that's right, the Cyberdisks have grenades. This changes a lot of things, because it makes them a hell of a lot more dangerous. The mutons then started having their way with Miles O'Brien, and I honestly thought that they were going to kill him. But now it was my turn, and this turn I had to take them out. So I broke out Guitar Man Mike. He actually missed? Guitar Man Mike missed? This is the first ever time I think that's possibly happened. Mike, what is going on? Is your helmet on right? I had no choice but to move Miles O'Brien back, with the hope that I can get Tikal back and get him healed up. I was then able to sneak a hi-fi up, well, not really sneak, and then he was able to take a shot on the cyber disc, which took it really far down, dangerously close to death. I then got John Rayner to take a shot, and he made a really good shot at a muton, who then, enraged, became really angry and managed to make Rayner panic. He crapped his pants clearly and just ran away like a little girl. Takal attempted to take down the cyber disc. Unfortunately he failed. It was then down to Storby, and I decided I wasn't taking any chances. So he took out a grenade and raped its face. We then just had to hunker down and hope that the aliens wouldn't hit us and think that we came in peace. A sectoid was able to obviously take a long-range shot and attack Rayner while he was crying like a little girl. This didn't go down well. Then a muton had a go at Takal, which thankfully missed, but then his friend had a go, and unfortunately he made a pretty devastating shot. It was our turn now, and while John Rayner still sat there crying for his mummy, the rest of the team were on form but injured, and had to take down these enemies in this turn, or face possibly losing one of our own. I decided instead of pushing forward aggressively that we would actually move back and attempt to lick our wounds, maybe heal up the Miles O'Brien and Takal himself, who both had 3 bars of health left. It might buy us some vital time while we regroup and then come forward and kill. Having Guitar Man Mike on Overwatch was very fortunate, and he was able to redeem himself by taking a crack shot against an advancing sectoid. Dropped him where he stood. Well done, Mike. This allowed us to regroup some of our men and make some vital medical assistance. But it wasn't long until the aliens were pushing forward again. Fortunately though, Guitar Man Mike was on the case. Once we were able to move up a bit and advance, we soon discovered just how big this craft was. So we advanced, took positions up against the first door, opened it, and Miles O'Brien took a nice shot against the scumbag that we found inside. Pushing deeper into the ship, we didn't really encounter many more enemies until we sent a small squad up the right flank. We were lucky enough to be in Overwatch because when he came around the corner, Rayner made a valiant effort, but he was a little bit late on the uptake. After dispatching what turned out to be a lone guard, we then pressed on further through the ship and found ourselves at the final room with little to no resistance. This was when we were going to encounter whatever was on the other side, and we weren't sure. Well, would you look at that? 2 alien commanders. Rayner, quick on the ball this time, unlike last time, took a quick reaction shot with his pistol and took 4 health points off one of the commanders. They then scurried back and hid behind a door. This time we were going to capture one. We weren't going to let them die, we weren't going to let them get away, it was going to happen this time. The Dream Team were going to capture one of these commanders. I got Miles O'Brien to prep an alien grenade and he threw it in to soften them up. Hopefully it would kill the other commander, but we weren't holding out much hope. Sure enough, he wasn't killed, but his cover was blown, quite literally. So I had Takal take a laser shot against him, and still, he was resilient and didn't die. But this provided me with a prime opportunity. He had 1 health point left. So I took Storby up, right up to their faces, blasted his friend in the face, while the alien watched on in horror. And then I brought a hi-fi up, pointed the stun at his face, and put him down on the ground. It was mission complete. Mighty successful mission at that. We didn't lose any troops, granted there were a lot of injuries, but we got an alien commander, and that was the important part. Back at the base, it was promotion time. Storby had made Colonel, the top rank, rightfully so, and I decided to take Resilience, so he was immune to critical hits, which will really give him a good damage absorption in the future. Miles O'Brien also made Colonel, The Dream Team are really forming very well. And I gave him Rocketeer, which allows him 1 additional standard rocket to be fired per battle. That'll make him a real powerhouse to deal with. John Rayner also earned a promotion. While he did miss a few shots and he panicked like a little girl, I think he learned a lot, and he deserved to get a promotion because he did make some good shots in that mission. So I decided to give him Disabling Shot. I think it might work out well in the future, and it might be useful. And finally, a Hi-Fi. Did very well in the mission, pulled off a few good shots, and I gave him Close Combat Specialist. So all in all, a very good mission and some well-rounded and well-earned promotions. And to top it all off, we earned 135 simoleons from general junk, alien porn, and alien stasis fields, etc. Searching for a cure. Buddhists. Discover the cure. So I've got to invade the Buddhists' island, steal their cure, and survive. That's what I'm taking from that.